this is Method Man, a.k.a. Johnny Blaze, a.k.a. The Cow, a.k.a. Method Cow, a.k.a. The Calgon Stallion, a.k.a. The Black Stallion. They're going to inject us with these, they're going to say it's like for everybody mandatory AIDS testing because AIDS is so widespread. They're going to be giving them vaccines for it so they don't catch it off top like measles, mumps, and stuff like that. But in all actuality, what they're doing is putting microchips in and your babies so they can keep tabs on where you're at. That's deep. That's deep. They're not even using money anymore as far as paper. It's going to be cards to show what status you are, how financially well off you are, whatever. You know, what do you own, and it'll tell everything about you. Well, welfare is gone. They just going, funds for schooling, gone. Everything is they just throwing it all back. They're building, what they're trying to do now is just build their fortress for the bigger war, because they know too that we're in the last times and days.
He's trying to do this because you don't send your...
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 4. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Shalom. First, I'd like to begin this lesson by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. I want to give double honors to the apostles who would wear that great millstone. Bless and salutation to the sincere Akim, pushing us word in sincerity and in all truth. Shalom to the Lord's hope for the elect. Right, and as you can see here in a 1995 interview with Method Man, I can't see he predicted, because
This is Method Man.
It was already written. Yeah, it was already written. Right, he didn't predict nothing, and we know that even before 1995, our elders, they were out there speaking about the MOTB and all these stuff, right? Even the vaccination, polio vaccine and all this stuff, we know that these vaccination killed a lot of people in India, in Africa, right? We know that. But this information, it started way back then, beginning with Elder Ava Bivens coming out to King Marsha, Pisaria, and all these men, and the apostles of Great Millstone and other elders, but mainly this information was the main distributors of these information were the elders of Great Millstone, right? And they also get their information from, Esau, because the scriptures speak about they are the ones who go and tell on themselves. The whistleblowers, whatever the case, the insiders, whatever the case might be. But let's leave with our scripture here. I think it's in the book of Hosea, chapter 5. Let's see. Joel chapter 12, verse 28, it says, "It shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions." Right? And information is not something, this is not something that he just blurt out just so. He learned this from somebody, as we all learned something from somebody. He learned this from somebody, because he's a mere rapper. But it just is amazing to see this information is out there for quite the 95. You see? quite back then. So let me go to the scripture, because he speak a lot of things. He speak about the chip being implanted in the babies, and I'm gonna get an article. Right, so this is from the EMS World. It says hospital looks at microchips for babies tracking records. This is radio frequency identification chip that keeps track of pets, and library books are being used in a whole new way. A growing number of hospitals are using baby trackers called Baby LoJack. Baby LoJack. It says for the very first few seconds of life, a newborn is the focus of attention. During the following days, a parade of doctors, nurses, and well-wishers will touch and hold a newborn. The last thing anyone wants is someone taking away his precious gift. I don't even want to imagine it. It's terrifying, said one nurse. Another nurse said, we are always checking on the babies. Infant abduction is not a crime that happens very often, but it is something every parent and hospital should be prepared for. One hospital administrator said there have been some abductions, and that's why we have what we call Baby LoJack. So I'll go into what this Baby LoJack is, a little bit. It says a Baby LoJack is actually known as a hug security system, which uses radio frequency microchip to keep track on newborns and children during their stay in the hospital. Local hospitals with the system were reluctant to talk to 10 News, citing security reasons. However, John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital in Idaho, some hospital staff members said they see the system as a deterrent and wants to get the word out. As soon as the baby is bathed, we put the device on, said Nurse Stacy Seth. The hug tag placed on an infant ankle or wrist contains a microchip and an antenna. If anyone tries to get past the door, here in this hallway, the alarm goes off. The baby can't get past it, said Seth or Seth. So let me look into what is this Baby LoJack. It says LOA stands for like this here. So this is a Baby LoJack. Right, this is placed on a baby ankle. Now, it have a next article. Right? It have a next article where it says newborn babies will be placed with an RFID microchip in Haiti. I believe it's in Haiti. I think I did a video on that a couple of months back. But even so, this baby LoJack is something like a ankle monitor, whatever the case might be, for babies. It's a clear indication we are one step closer to the future of microchip being implanted in the human body. Alright? It says they put these things on all the newborns, and the mothers were matching ones. When the correct child is given to the correct mother, then a chime that sounds like a doorbell goes off. If the device does not match, then it sends off an alarm. There are also sensors in the hallways in case someone tries to make a break for it with the orchid. Right, so scripture say the so-called serpent was very crafty. In order to bring all these things in a certain particular way for you to feel as though, you know, it's a amazing idea, you know, because what they do, they say they track animals, whatever the case might be, the laws, whatever the case is, you know, and they bring it in a smooth way, but we are not ignorant of Satan devices. There's 4:11. Scripture is that. Right, 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. If I could get that in the ISV. Yeah, because we're not ignorant and we're not bypassing that is being said before us, you know. We're not. 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians. In 2 Corinthians 2:14 it says, but I thank God who leads us away as winners. He makes us winners because, no. Right, it says, I have done that so Satan has no chance to be clever. I want to say earlier, right? We want to say earlier, the serpent was crafty. He's crafty, you know. No chance to be clever than us. We know very well the ways by which he tries to beat us. So we know exactly how Satan come in. When we say we as the men who are aware what is going on. The men of the Lord, the nation of Israel. You know, some of you might not believe the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, but we yet to prove us wrong. Yes, you let to prove us wrong. Right? In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9 it says, even him who's coming is right. It says, even him who is coming is after the works of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So that is a lying wonder. You know, that is a lying wonder. You know, and the whole world is wondering after this beast. The whole world is wondering after this beast. You see? See if I can find that next article here. Well, I didn't find the article of the No, look at here, something like this. Right, Kenya's digital leap infant ID innovation. Right, so
this is a hot topic. I understand Bill Gates is advocating for digital ID system in Kenya, and President Ruto is saying, yes sir. Let us take a listen to this video, please.
Now, it even gets worse. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is continuing its global push to support its so-called government-backed digital ID programs. And this time setting its sight on Kenya, where it will advise the government on that country's Maisha Namba digital ID initiative that is currently under development. So, according to a Kenyan news agency, Gates' role is assisting the Kenyan government in its development, and the rollout of Maisha Namba was announced after a recent series of closed-door meetings with Kenyan President William Ruto. According to Biometric Update, Maisha Namba is supposedly expected to address different challenges, such as identifying and authenticating citizens, safeguarding primary registration documents such as birth certificates and national identity cards, and improving the management of the social programs and government operations. The project has been met with skepticism in some parts of the country. Rights groups have also been expressing concern over the possibility of discrimination and the erosion of privacy. But listen, I just told you in a very nice way. Now let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body.
all right. So this one here is what? This one is called the baby lower low jack, but she's speaking about something totally different. And as I read before, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We are not ignorant of his devices. Right? The scripture says, be vigilant. Be sober, be vigilant for your adversary, the devil. Move as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. That is I think like 1 Peter 3:8, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2 Peter 5 and 1 Peter, be sober, be 1 Peter 5:8, it says be sober, be vigilant. And the word vigilant means to watch. Right? Gregorios or Gregorio means to watch. Give strict attention to. Be cautious. Be sober, be vigilant. Because your adversary, who is the adversary? Who is adverse? Esau, Edom. Right? He is Satan. The devil, as a royal lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. You understand? Seeking whom he may devour. So the ones who are wise to this truth and to this understanding that the so-called white man is the devil and we know what they are coming about with, they are the ones who will resist every dart that the enemy that's betraying at them, right? So with that, I give all praises. Hopefully this video was edifying. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Rokakodash. Double honors to the apostles who ruled at a great millstone. Shalom to the Lord's sincere and hopeful elect.